We are here in Chicago, checking out the Second City, one of the most iconic acting and improvisational schools in the country, home to alumni like Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Chris Farley, and so many more. But as with any business, that kind of success doesn't come without its fair share of obstacles. I sat down with CFO David Quinn to talk about some of the Second City's biggest barriers to growth and how the company is overcoming the challenges they face in their continued evolution beyond the theater. Can you tell me some of the challenges that you saw within their financials and some of the different things that were happening before you actually came on?
I mean, one thing for sure is that they had no process really in place. These people that aren't necessarily the most financial literate were ones that were also in charge of recording different things. And so as an auditor, we were coming in and doing much more than just like checking over numbers and providing insight. We were basically recreating financial statements. Like obviously we have a diverse service offering and a diverse business, but we also have a very complex organizational structure, which also correlates into how things need to be reported.
Were you guys looking for new software, or did you kind of help instigate that?
They had started the process when I started here, and they had it down to a few final people, and then I ultimately made the decision to go with NetSuite and was pretty much the project manager of implementing NetSuite here.
Why was it important for the Second City to find a cloud-based solution?
Well, for people that have not ever had a disaster recovery effort, for us, particularly when we had the fire and we lost, a month's worth of data, like had we been 3 days sooner when we would have gone live with NetSuite, we would have not lost anything. Now that there's certain IT controls in place and that we are on the cloud, you never have to be concerned about those things. When we have locations in Los Angeles and Toronto, it allows us to be able to communicate freely, look at the same thing at the same time with our people there, and be able to communicate much easier with people that aren't on site.
So what components of NetSuite do you use here?
We primarily use the financial reporting aspects, so we have advanced revenue recognition, advanced project module for our B2B business to make sure that we're deferring revenue and expense upon delivery. A lot of different pieces that obviously connect through financial reporting with hopes to obviously grow well beyond that.
Can you explain a couple of those formative moves you think the Second City took in their growth period up until today?
Well, we expanded our training center by double. So
wow.
we built out a very like 30,000 square feet addition for our training center, added 2 theaters over there for our students, in addition to adding a bunch of classrooms. And we added this restaurant, we added the Harold Ramis Film School. I mean, it's just exponential growth without having to increase headcount and being able to handle that with a system like NetSuite.
Why do you like working with NetSuite on a person-to-person level with your, with your account manager and with the people that you work with every day to make NetSuite work for the Second City?
Well, NetSuite, like for as large as they are, will never treat you like they are a large corporation and that you're just a customer. It really does feel like a partnership. Our account rep is very focused on getting in touch with us frequently, asking how things are going. I mean, with Second City and where everything has gone and this relationship developing, even the last few months, we're looking at a potential of rolling out so much more within NetSuite and getting Second City maybe potentially for the first time ever into a single system. I mean, when I started, there was probably 25 different systems that were running in here for just like very minute tasks, but how they're able to be customized to handle every business allows a business like Second City, who is very diverse and very unlike any other business, but with a system like NetSuite, it allows us the potential to be able to get there.